We're going to finish doing multiple solutions. Here we're going to look at the second type of questions that you get given, which is find a general solution for a sine curve or trig curve of some sort. We're going to do sine of x equals 0.5. General solutions are given to us in our formula sheet. We have 3 of them. We're solving equations for sine, cosine, or tangent, and where n stands for any integer. And we're going to just explain these as we go. So we've got asked to find a general solution. Okay, when you ask for a general solution, it means that when you look at the solutions, there are many of them. There are one, which is our primary angle, which is the one that is here, which for this equation is 30 degrees. And then you get one here, and another one over here, and another one here, and another one here. So what you're actually trying to do is you're trying to find where the sine of x is 0.5, which are all these points along here. That's the line y equals 0.5. And what we want to know is a solution or a pattern for all of them. You can see it makes a pattern. And there's an infinite number of solutions. So our general solution will be a formula, which will give the solutions for all possible values of x when we solve that equation. Right, the first thing you do when you solve it is that you need to figure out which is the general solution. This is the general solution at the top of the page. It's the one for sine, and I've just copied it to the top of the page. And the question was, find a general solution for the sine of x equals 0.5. Well, we know that when we do that, we end up with x is 30 degrees. This here is called the primary angle. And we give it the symbol alpha. So we say alpha is 30 degrees. It's the first one. So the first one that we get, if I can draw it on here, is 30 degrees. Let's do the general solution. Well, the solution, instead of x here, theta, we're going to use x. And in here, that's our alpha. And we're going to do it for degrees. So instead of using pi, we're going to make that 180 degrees. We're using degrees this time just so we get a feel for it. And later on, you can just use pi radians. Okay, so our general solution will be x equals n pi, n times pi is n 180. We're doing in degrees plus negative 1 to the power of n. And this angle here is 30 degrees. So it's times by 30. So we have 180 n plus negative 1 to the power of n times 30. And that's our general solution. Okay. If you want to use the general solution to find particular solutions, you can do this as well. When n is 0, for this one here, x equals 180 times 0 plus negative 1 to the power of 0 times 30. That will give us 30 degrees, which is the first one that we've got here. If we take n is 1, well, x equal 180 times 1 plus negative 1 to the power of 1 times 30. And if you put that through your calculator, it will end up being 180. Negative 1 to the power of 1 is negative 1 times 30. And really, that's just 180 minus 30, which is your 150. If you want, so that gives you this answer here, which is 150. So they give you this solution. To get the next one, that will be where n is 2. And you put it through that general solution. And the next one over here will be where n is 3. So this is where n is 1. That's where n is 0. And to get this one over on the left here, that would be where n is negative 1. And if you put it through the solution, general solution, which you have here, you'll get all the actual number solutions for x. And it will give you the particular ones. But this is the general solution.